The community where I live, there are massive needs and challenges, and we've seen young people get involved in gangs, drug dealing, crime.
I would see friends go to prison, I'd see friends getting kicked out of school, and I didn't want to do that. Regenerate is a place where you can come and give you a positive influence and stuff like that.
As an organisation, we do have the flexibility and freedom to go with where there are challenges and where there are needs to come up with new ideas. We started a feel-good bakery where we employ, train, develop young people who are turning their lives around. With the feel-good bakery, there's been 40 young people. Most of them have been in gangs or prison that have come in. And when you give them that opportunity, that hope, we've seen so many people just go on to do amazing things with their lives.
Coming to Regenerate, everyone is just very positive. It just gives young people an insight on different perspectives of life. Regenerate have actually given them an opportunity, and that have actually changed them as a person.
A lot of young people that come through Regenerate, if you give them a bit of time and a bit of support and they build positive relationships, we're seeing them thrive. Particularly if you give them opportunity to give back or to make a difference with their lives.
For every sandwich we make, a child in Kenya and Romania actually gets fed a meal. A feeling that I've actually helped someone, like, other than myself, other than my pocket. Yeah, it makes me feel good. Feel good bakery.
The Ben Kinsella Trust was set up following the murder of Ben in 2008. We have set out to educate young people about the dangers of knife crime and also to campaign for action and justice for those affected by knife crime. We have developed an interactive space working with school children to see the impact that knife crime has. Nobody has set up a space like we set up, and we feel that that's where we stand alone in terms of innovation and giving young people particularly a really unique experience.
So it's about being able to...
We were learning about knife crime and what's the best thing to do about it.
We saw the story about Ben Kinsella and what happened to him.
He was an innocent boy who got stabbed for no reason.
It has a significant impact on young people because rather than just tell them not to do something, they're living, feeling and experiencing that.
We're in an inner city London school and there's a lot of knife crime in our area, so I find it a really worthwhile exhibition to attend.
I think it's important for us to start giving those messages early so they can start making those informed choices when they're older.
If we don't address knife crime much earlier, that means having a revolving door of young people ending up in prison or much worse. We stand as a really good example of what prevention and early intervention can do in terms of tackling this problem much, much earlier.
Greenleaf Trust is a legal entity. The project that delivers all the services to work with medium to high risk offenders is Spark to Life. We'll work in schools, in the community and in prisons. My story is at the age of 17, sadly got involved in a serious violent offence that ended up taking somebody's life. After going through the criminal justice system, that then took me on a journey of wanting to give back and wanting to work with young people. And I see it very much as a second chance. When you start carrying a knife, consequences rise. Ask yourself, is it worth it? Because we're small, we're grassroots, we can adapt to trends that's going on within youth culture as a whole. I think because of that we can be innovative. Spark to Life is very much around giving clear exit strategies. Then people being able to come back in to work with the young adults that they once were. We've worked with Nathan, he went on our mentoring program. He's then been able to get him employed working with Spark to Life.
A year ago, came out of prison, I couldn't see another vision. And then when I linked up with Spark to Life, they helped me see another road.
People can change, and we need to make sure that they have the opportunities to change constructively. Can you help society? Can you give back to the younger generation that maybe you once were?
If they didn't engage with me at the time when they did, I probably would have went back to jail. So now actually being able to do it and getting the chance, yeah, I'm very happy.